It's Tuesday, August 30th, and we're setting off from Grein a little bit later than normal, 7:25. It's now 8 o'clock and the sun has finally broken through. Should be a hot one. It's coming up to 9 o'clock and we've made it to this town, but I've forgotten what it's called. So we're now just going to have a quick breakfast and then push on down the river there. Well, we've made it. It's 11:41. We've made it to Loch Yibs or Ibs, but there doesn't appear to be anywhere to portage our canoes through the loch. So I'm just walking up to the end of the loch to see if there are any wheels or signs. Well, I've walked to the end of the loch and there is just nothing here. So having established there are no portage wheels and no way around this loch easily, we're going to take the canoes up to the top there and portage them along this track. I've just hopped out of the boat and walking along the track here while they bring the canoes up. At this rate it would have been quicker to walk the Danube rather than canoe the Danube. Well, having established there's nowhere to lift the canoes out, we're going to ring the man. Hello, sprechen Sie English?
A little bit.
A little bit, okay. We have two canoes. We are at the high side of the loch.
Yeah.
We want to come through the loch because we can't see anywhere to get the canoes out of the water. Can we come through the loch?
Yes. The left chamber.
Left chamber. We'll come into the left chamber. Okay.
And have you life jackets?
Yes, we have.
Okay.
Okay.
Then put on the life jackets, yes. And the left chamber is free. Is green.
It's free. Thank you very much indeed. We should be there in about 5 minutes then. 5-10 minutes. Okay. Thank you. Well, we're now entering the Yibs Loch. All rather exciting. But we're now in the middle of the loch, and the loch is beginning to drain. It's a lot of water for two small canoes. And the loch gates are opening. This is Ibs, and you might be forgiven for thinking that all these towns look the same, rather sleepy, and you will be right. You often see these models at the entrance to churches. Too far. know what they're depicting, but they're obviously very tired. Whatever they've been up to. I've just walked into this garage, obviously owned by a motoring enthusiast, and he's even got a Morris Minor 1000 convertible in what looks like very good condition, and a Morris 1000 Traveller. The local pub in Ibs. It's coming up to 5 o'clock now on Tuesday the 30th of August. We've made it to this lock, which is Loch Melk, and we've just rung the lock keeper, and he said there's an hour wait for us to go down the lock, so we're going to portage the locks, hopefully over to a lake, and then past the lock. Oh, we've just portaged. We've just brought the canoes down to the other side of Loch Melk, and it's a beautiful sight.
Okay. Get my oar. Carry on as we were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
7:20, and we've arrived at Schonbuhel